Hey everybody, so to start off the video, I started off with no makeup on, okay? I only have my eyebrows and some chapstick on, and I have on some eyelashes. And these lashes were the lashes that I posted on my Instagram. So if you look to my latest Instagram post, my Instagram is at HeyHoneyZ. Go check that out, and I put the lashes there. They're the Demi Wispies, but they're by Kiss INV. Okay, so anyway, before I apply and show you guys how to use the NYX Conceal Correct Contour Palette, I'm just gonna give you guys a basic overview of it, okay? So this is it, and it comes with 6 shades, and I got mine in the in deep because they have a lighter one, which would be too light for us girls of color to use. And yeah, so I got deep, and it has like all these good shades or whatever. And this is like the orange, which I'll be showing you guys how to use that to color correct. And then it has the darker one that you can contour with, another one to maybe highlight or correct, and then, you know, all these shades here. Okay, so I actually had the Kiss orange corrector, and I'm gonna show you guys that right now. So this is the orange corrector by LA Girl, all the concealers. So the concealers are nice, and I use some to actually contour with too. And I do like the corrector, the orange corrector, but I feel as though with this, if you put too much, you're really gonna see the orange. And the orange is used to basically tone down the dark colors on the dark pigmentation that us people of color have. Now, if you were a fairer skin tone, you would use like green, because that will cancel out redness and stuff like that. But I feel like with us black girls, we don't usually necessarily have a problem with the redness. It's usually that we have hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne scars, our dark circles, stuff like that is really what's a problem with us, not necessarily redness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So the orange corrector I had used before, like you can see I used it like once, and I think that I put a little too much, so it really did show as orange under my foundation. And I had tried it with the Kat Von D foundation. You know, you guys know how I feel about that foundation anyway. And if there's any background noise, please excuse that. I don't know what they're doing outside, but yeah. So I do like this one, but this one is very tricky. You have to be very light-handed, and you have to really know what you're working with and how to maneuver it. So as for the NYX the Deep Conceal Correct Contour Palette, you know, I think that would be much easier to work with. And I really do like how it has all these shades. You guys know that I have another concealer and contour palette from it's no name brand on it, and I showed it in my update video what's new, so you go check that out. But with that one, the colors did not the colors did not it would be dark here, but when I put it on, it would be too light, so you wasn't really sure what you're getting. So I didn't really like that. So maybe that's because, you know, you get what you pay for. That was like $6 on eBay or whatever, because it was like a dupe again, I guess, or something else. So with this one, I really feel confident. So let's just jump on into the demo and how to. So to do the demo, I have nothing on my skin. All I did was moisturize, and I'm gonna put on my trusty NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. Just gonna prime my face, because that's how we, you know, we get down over here, girl. You gotta prime that skin. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit, and just gonna put that all over my skin. I shouldn't even have did that on my hands, but I'm just gonna put that all around my skin. Right, so we primed, and now I'm gonna show you guys how to use corrector. The brushes that I'll be using to apply the correctors are these Real Technique brushes. I have like the set, I had ordered it, and I'm gonna use this brush. I know there's one for precision contour and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna use the real little one, because they say you can use this for this is the detailer brush, okay? And I'm gonna use this because it's nice and small, and it'll let me get to the spots that we need to get to, okay? So using the orange one, the orange corrector, I'm just gonna get it on my brush, load it on my brush basically like this. And this brush is real little, and I really like it because it'll literally let me get, you know, in detail. So we're gonna find our dark spots, okay? So with me, my forehead is really a problem. I feel like my under eye, dark circles, bags, and right here my cheeks. This side had cleared up a little. I didn't finish this eyebrow, but this side had cleared up a little, but this side still has some noticeable dark spots. So okay, so now we're on my cheek. All right, so you see these spots, so I'm gonna just dab the corrector on there. Now we may not be using this brush to blend, but make sure that you do blend. See, you just cover it just like that, and it's orange, so you know you don't want to just sit it there. So I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm gonna just blend it in. And now correcting is really nice because under your foundation, it'll give you like the color of your foundation will tune out the orange, and it'll give you just like a nice smooth canvas to work on, so that your foundation would really work. So if you ever had applied foundation, you're wondering like, why do I still see my dark spots? Like why do I still see the bags under my eyes? 'Cause I know that's how I am. And that's because you didn't correct. And when you correct, you kind of give your skin something, you know, smooth to work with. Now, it may not necessarily be all the way covered, but that'll help when you put your foundation on top of it, because it'll really even it out. So we're gonna move on to over here on this cheek, which may not be as much of a problem as the other side. So again, I'm just gonna get my detailer brush, load it up, and then I'm gonna just apply it right where I need it. Okay, and of course that's orange. It looks like what? Crazy. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, so remember, the orange is not gonna completely like hide the dark spots, but it's starting to tone it out, so that when I put the foundation on top of it, it's completely gone. My canvas will be nice and even, so I don't have to use too much product in one spot other than the other spot. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get to the forehead. Go to the spots that I feel like it really needs it. So if anything, it's more acne than dark spots on my forehead. It's been breaking out. I thought it was clearing up, but it's actually breaking out again. Okay. See, like, look at this acne. Girl, this eyebrow's not finished. Don't even worry about that, but girl. What? Okay, so I just put it where I think it really needs to be. And then I'm gonna get my beauty blender and blend it out. Now I'm gonna get my dark spots. I'm just gonna put it just like that. You see it toned down all of the darkness. Definitely under my eyes, I feel like it definitely transformed and was toned down. So let me show you when you put your foundation on top of it, how it'll end up looking. So I'm gonna conceal my eyebrows and all of that, and let's get started.